Hey everyone, my name is Gabby and I'm here with another unboxing. I thought I should tell you about this unboxing a little bit. Target started selling K-pop as well as Best Buy. And so I thought I order from them at least once to just do a kind of review of the packaging and so on and so forth. So let's get right into it. Okay, so the first box is from Target. Yeah. Let's see how this is. They use paper for packaging. At least they're helping the environment. So here we go. So we have Girls' Generation Boys. We also have Mr. Big Bang's still alive. Yeah. We have Beats Shock of a New Era. And lastly, Chinese Hello. Okay, so this is Beast Shock of a New Era. It's a very simple packaging, as you can tell, and I was really worried that the album would come in slanted, but it didn't. Especially to the fact that I've had other albums that come in better packaging, protective wise with bubble wrap and such, and come like super slanted. Well, this one not really slanted that much. Photo book, as you can see, is very simple. So basically, this album is the simplest form of a K-pop album to date. So when I was looking at the pictures of all the members, I was just like, oh my gosh, they are so young. I was just like, oh my gosh, I feel like I missed out on a lot. So that was that. Next we have Big Bang. Now there were some technical issues with the Big Bang album and I was recording it, but I'll just show you what it mainly looks like. So that's when you open it, it comes with this little kind of thing that you usually get in with like codes and so on and so forth for like joining the fan stuff. Then that was the photo book, and then that was the branding of Big Bang and the CD plus card. So the photo book, very simple. It's really small. I was thinking that the photo book should probably be what the branding was, because later on when you see, the branding is kind of just like ew. But I really love the concept of Still Alive. The album itself, on the tracks, contain the same songs that you would get on the Alive version, but plus a few more tracks and their special edition versions of those tracks from Alive. But I really love this concept of Big Bang. Really love it. So now this is the branding of Big Bang. Now the concept of this is pretty cool, but the actual content inside is not as great as I expected. So there's some pictures of live performance and then about creating the logo, which I thought was interesting of how they do it and how they kind of break it down. How they came up with the shape of the Big Bang logo. in the concept that each member has their own triangle, part of the pentagon. Then you go into more of like the colorization, how they pick each color for each member. I thought was pretty cool as well. But the thing is that throughout the whole entire photo book, you get all of these colors um, of the members just constantly repeated, which I just thought was just like really waste of the paper. They were just I didn't really like the fact that it was like that. But I do also like this, which is they went through each song and they colored which member had which part. Um, then that was where I kind of had technical difficulties. So I had to just kind of skip through it, and I went straight for the CD and cart. So that's basically it. Now we have Hello Shiny repackaged. Not much of a repackage when I first got it. Um, so Hello is supposed to be a repackaged version of Sherlock, and I have Sherlock, and I didn't think that this was much of a repackage of anything. It just seems like it's something that they just put together. They're like, oh, we forgot to put this song on the album. We'll just make a repackaged version. So they did just like a photo shoot and made a simple kind of packaging to put this in. So, not much of a repackage, as you may say. And but I do love the red color, and especially on the desk that you see. But for a repackage, not what you would expect it to be. Um, yeah. Next up, we have Girls' Generation Boys. Now on Target, it did not say whether this was the US version or the Korean version, but obviously you can tell it just came in a regular jewel case, so meaning it is the US version. Here's the little jacket, and inside is just a picture. They have 2 members per page, plus the track with like lyrics, so on and so forth. So it basically has the same songs as the Korean version, but they have the US version as well as any mix versions of the boys. So that is basically it for the boys. Now we have Girls' Generation Mr. I really love this. I didn't really dig the promotion at the time, but I really loved the concept and the colors. The colors were very vivid. As you can see, the CD is just a very simple black with a nice vivid hot pink. And then they have stickers of each member, which is cool, but I probably won't use them. Then the just code, so on and so forth. And here is the photo book. As I said, the colors are just very vivid. And like, it's not just vivid, but the fact that they use dark colors like the black in there and other colors really make the hot pink and other colors stand out, making it for just great quality pictures that are just really beautiful due to the fact that you have all of those kind of contrasts of colors coming in together to make something just so beautiful. I really love the photos in this photo book. Like I said, just like the black in there just really helps it come together. So this is basically like my third Girls' Generation album, and this is like the newest one that they had, and And I figured I'd go ahead and try it just to see if it's something that I would want to consider collecting. So there's the photo book, the album, and that's all the stuff from Target. Okay, so this package came from Best Buy, as you can see right there. And I was planning on getting the Got 7 Turbulence. Didn't have enough money for that, so I just went ahead and got the Got 7 monograph of flight log departure by itself. Same packaging as Target had gotten, but just this kind of thing. Just it came in a little smushed, but whatevs. But look at that. That is just beautiful. I almost cried when I saw that. I was just like, oh, that's beautiful. So that is just the exterior sleeve. Now there is the book, as you can see right there, and this like this baby pink powder. And I really love the colors of this promotion here. Just really light and lifting. So the first thing we have here are the photo cover, the photo postcards, I would say, and it's just a little kind of behind the scenes of the making. So there's JB, there's Mark, there's Junior, Jackson, Youngjae, got Bam Bam, and Yu Yum, of course. So now this is the actual photo book. Again, just love the colors, and I love like they have the little names in the clouds and the Got 7 logo. So first part is the jacket making. So the jacket making is obviously whatever came into the album itself. So whether it be some of the photos that you see in here that you also see in the album, but there's also some behind the scene photos of how they make those pictures and doing those flying effects of like they're floating like that. Just look at those bubbles. So I really love this. Love these kind of behind the scene photo books that K-pop albums have, and you can see how the concept all comes together and comes alive. So that is just one of the things you see in the DVD that you also get within this photo book. You get to see them making these videos, as well as the trailer making, which I believe goes more in depth, where you can actually hear the members talking about the concept and so on and so forth, and see their personality really shine. So as you can see in the trailer making, they have these special effects, how they make those special effects of them flying and so on and so forth in the trailer. And I really like to see that, to see how they use special effects to make that all come together. Really enjoyed that. And and Jackson, he didn't one bit. I don't think he ever used like the strings, because I think he's scared of heights, so he just probably just sat on that green screen thing because of that. But Bam Bam, let's say Bam Bam was saying some inappropriate things of how the flight thing was touching him. Anyway, so this is the MV making. It's kind of bit the same as the trailer making, but you can see how hard they work with repeating over and over the dance choreography to get it right. But in the photo book, you can see more of their kind of downtime in between shootings and taking breaks, and because they are working really hard to get a nice flowing music video that comes all together between the day and the night concept, as you can see with the orange. And you can just see how much they put a lot of effort into just a simple kind of dance music video. Now, that is basically the end. You can also see the DVD right there, and in the DVD they have other videos as well. So, this was my unboxing. I had to go over to a voiceover due to the fact that there was a lot of background noises, and I didn't want that to interrupt it. But that is basically my unboxing from Target and Best Buy. Overall, really enjoyed the flight log departure monograph. Didn't really like the Big Bang Still Alive and the Shinies Hello repackaged. I was expecting a lot more out of those two CDs, but what to say? So I really hope you enjoy this video and hope you continue to watch out for me. So bye.